That's better. Another one of those days. I am a little worn out today because I was streaming. I mean, not streaming, but recording earlier, editing earlier. Have not finished with my Long War of the Chosen editing, so I guess that just means I'm feeling a little worn down from. I've just been go today, so that's my excuse. I'm gonna make an excuse today. How about that? But other than that, we'll see how it goes today, and we'll give folks a chance to join us. We'll get started at the top of the hour. Yeah, today was a keep busy day, that's for sure. Also ran to the store, just doing lots of little knocking off a lot of little things. I didn't get to recording until later in the day. I was hoping to be able to do it sooner, so I might have more time to edit and therefore release tomorrow, but it's looking like I probably will not get it ready enough in time for release for Friday and end up being Saturday. Oh well. Hey Floki, good to see you in here. Thanks for joining us this evening in Baldur's Gate. And I was just reading your comment, Nightmare, basically about yeah, it might be wise, since all my titling and comments were about help us figure out or decide where we should go, and I was just reading your comment about probably best not to go back where the guards are. And I was just explaining how we were fighting so well till I got careless with Gale's spell that didn't plan on that spell killing last time, but it did. Oh well. Gotta deal with what happens in these games. Just like last night in Long War, we had to deal with air game RNG. Bad air game RNG, but you know, we'll get by it. We'll figure it out. We'll find a way around the obstacles, just like we have in this game so far, and we'll keep pushing forward. Is this the way it goes? It's just the way it goes. Life is so rough. No, if this is our biggest problem right now, then nope. But it's nice to be able to do this and figure that. Yeah, I like figuring out puzzles, figuring out games, figuring out what to do next. You know, all of the above. Whoops, my phone all of a sudden turned off. That was weird. I hope nobody else lost a connection briefly, but my phone just decided to just turn off. It's like my backup here to make sure the stream is coming through and doesn't stop. Okay, so Nightmare, top of the hour. Why don't I quit doing this and come over here and do this? Ta-da! We are live. And this is where we said goodbye to Counsellor Florrick last time. And it's where we're going to pick up. And I decided the one thing I do know that we're going to do, I'm going to climb down these rope ladders and see what's up with that ship down there. And then after that, we'll figure out where we want to go beyond that. Because I saw there's some herbs along the way. At least, yeah, like balsam right there. Whoops. Sorry about that. Like, I was looking at the OBS screen and I clicked on the OBS screen instead of my game screen over here. So if you don't see the side of my face looking this way, I'm looking at the wrong screen, playing off the wrong screen. Oh, baby. That is going to be a fun day. I can tell already. And there is a rope ladder around here somewhere. If I get the right angle, I will see it. Oh, it's like way down here, I think.
Quickly then.
Yeah, there we go. I kind of got turned around. Have a look. Oh, well, sorry. I'm gonna pick this up too. I want to pick this up too. I guess she doesn't want to respond to it. There we go. Now I will take the lead. That's why we weren't going where we wanted to. I wasn't leading. lae'zel, shame on you.
Time to press ahead.
Let Zigzag do what he needs to do here. Here we go. My goodness. This whole session better not be like this. Oh, baby. And we're down a little lower. Let's zoom in. Oh, we got something else. Pick the flowers. There we go. I love how Scratch is such a good climber. There he goes. Good dog. Good dog. Now we got some murgrass, some belladonna. This is stuff we used to find a ton of back in the beginning of this playthrough. And we haven't found... Oh. He's pointing over here. Well, he's seeing the chest. I wonder if there's anything else on the way to the chest. And while I head over there, let me just do this to myself in case there's anything else to notice.
Be wary.
Aha!
This place is tricked.
There was something to notice. Astarion, this
Keep
is
your distance,
your
darling.
cue. Alright, let's add. Actually, I probably don't need to add the bonus when it's at 15 because we get... Yeah, we add 17. Well, now we definitely are above. And we didn't even need any bonuses. We're just that good. Knock wood. I eventually got there, Nightmare. I eventually paid to his pointing with his paw. His more of an Irish setter pose that I'm used to seeing. Now I think we got a lockpick.
Hardly a challenge.
No, hardly a challenge. Another 15. Yeah. He said it. Hardly a challenge. What can I say? So we have a letter, just so you don't forget. Let's read that and see what it's all about. I'm pretty sure that between the guards, the arrows, the jugged thunderbolt, you'll never survive to read this note. But just in case, I want to make sure that you know what you did to deserve all this. Remember that shiv you stuck in my leg when you turned me in? That's why. Enjoy your escape while you can, arswipe. I'll be coming to haunt you in your sleep. Okay. Well, I don't know if anyone's going to do any haunting here. He's full of arrows, and I don't need a bottle. So, we have some murgrass. That may stock up some of our potions, so it doesn't look like we can get out to that boat. That's what was enticing me down here. There could, I wonder if we have abilities to leap around anywhere. Does it look like there could be anything farther over? Not really. It looks pretty barren. So I guess, well, at least we got something out of it. That seems to be about it, though. Good job, Scratch. Good job. Time to focus on you, because you're going to be all cute climbing the ladder again. So I can drive Nightmare crazy. To not notice him when I'm supposed to notice him. I do about as well noticing Scratch's pointing when he sees something as I do with noticing Nightmare's comments when he's trying to get my attention. Shall I start calling you Scratch, Nightmare? Maybe. Well, okay, they're just taking a while to follow Astarion, aren't we? Okay, let's get over here. So I'm under the impression that we shouldn't go back in this opening.
Don't mind if I do.
We can go pick up the balsam, however. And that's my thinking. Oh, is there something to jump to over here? I wonder if there's something to see up here. It sure seems like there should be something up there. How about that? Why don't we see if I'm mistaken or not? I'm a good leaper. Let's have me lead the way.
Not as bad as it could have.
And yeah, Gale's a good flyer. Oh, so we do have a crag to jump up. How cool is that? And we have some balsam. Wonder where this is going to take us. And maybe somewhere we don't want to be. I don't know. Autumn crocus. What is this place? Bow wow. Yeah, I noticed you now, Nightmare. Although it probably took me a while. That bow wow was probably sitting there for an hour. We didn't get... It feels like there should be a sliding door that opens here or something. Doesn't it? Why would they have a place for me to be able to climb? Unless there's something on the other side that opens this door. And nothing on my end. Very dramatic music that just played right there. I wonder what's going on. Now, Scratch, you don't seem to be barking too much. And unlike that other wall we blasted, this one doesn't seem... Yeah, there's nothing I can even click on. So I guess if there is something that opens this panel or whatever in the fortress, it's going to be from the inside. Oh well, it was interesting. I thought maybe we'd find something more useful. Okay, and then it just comes around here. So it almost makes me wonder, I maybe could have broken into the prison this way. How weird is that? Okay, well, we already did the whole prison thing. Let's get back over here. Okay, I can't get there. Let's jump down here. And I'm thinking, we're not going to go back in that hole down here. I'm going to follow, you know, Counsellor Florrick kind of headed around the fortress here. And so I'm thinking that it's best that we start out following her that way. The entire area is marked as chasm. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's go, everybody. Even Scratch can jump. Even Shovel can jump. How about that? Okay, so let's kind of follow over this way, see where it takes us, and then we'll figure out the next course of action from there. And this is what we'll do. As we're walking, I'm just going to do this to myself. And see what we see. Yeah, look, I assumed, because we kind of went to this, I think we came over this far last time to peek where the counselor went.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
No, you don't. You're a big guy, Zigzag. You can do it. Doesn't look like there's anything down here. I'm gonna still run down here in case there's something to dig up. No, no such luck. Okay. Oh well, maybe I gotta go back into the prison. Maybe there isn't a way for me to get out of here. Counsellor Florrick certainly knew of a way out. Oh, we got steel watchers and everything over here. Oh wait, is this the... Oh, so we went around the fortress already, and we're back over to the entrance area again? Or is this the back side of it? No, they brought the drawbridge down for us. Interesting. Maybe I will have to go back in the prison the way we came. Because this is kind of looking like a dead end over here. A little bit. Well, unless I can jump up here. I heard a bark. I did hear the poocher bark. Oh, here we go. We can climb up this. Scraps barks too much. He should only bark when he sees something, because it drives me crazy every time he sounds like he sees something. Well, there's lots of ins and outs over here, lots of places to climb and go, but does it lead to anything important? There's the question. That's the ship we were down to. Well, I'm going to come out here on this promontory. Sometimes weird things are in weird corners of places, and so I'm going to check it out. Gale freaks me out still every time he does that. That's something. There it is. Dragon mushroom, dragon egg mushroom, whatever. Is there anything on this side? Otherwise, I think I have to go down. Oh, wait. We got ladders to get up there. So we're going to go up there. But we're going to check down here, because I know there's at least one more dragon egg, whatchamacallit, to pick up. And then we're going to try that ladder and see where it takes us. Sounds as good as anything to try. It's up a lot higher than the prisons, so anybody that found a dead guard would be not as likely to try and look upstairs for us, I guess. And no rolls for... Well... It just feels like something should be down here. Why'd they give me a path down here to only get some balsam? You know? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, so this is a different boat. There's a lot of boats down here pulled up along the shore, isn't there? Because this the one we went to had that little outboat, you know, the little rowboat thing that comes off of it. Let's see if we find anything on this beach. And since we're on a beach... Oh, one more failed. Oh, Scratch, what do you see? He's pointing right here. I think we just need to start digging. Where is my shovel when you need your shovel? Well, I'll tell you what. Can I put my shovel down here? Holy moly. I got so much... Oh, there. I do have a shovel here. And Scratch was pointing right here. So let's dig with the shovel. How do I dig with a shovel?
Something over there.
A drain pipe. Let's go check out the drain pipe, and then we'll dig over here, right off this point. That's where we all failed. Mouse hole to worms rock cells. Oh, so this little pipe takes us up to the cells. That would have been another way for us to enter the cells. Interesting. Let me just doesn't say how to use it. Yeah, I know they dig up. Oh, well, I guess I have to equip it, maybe? Or let's go to where I wanna. Can we dig here?
First step is the hardest.
Yeah, we did. We had something here. Good dog, good dog. He overcame our failure to perceive. Oil of combustion. Dealing 3 to 18 fire damage to everyone and everything nearby. And gold. Desperately needed gold. I'm glad we came down here. I'm going to now put this back to where it belongs. And walk over to one more part of the beach. There seems to be a lot of buried treasure on these beaches around here, so I figured, well, let's walk around and see what else we can find. Alright, well, no more treasure, but we'll take the murgrass. Dun, da, da. Okay. So, we are not going to turn into mice and go up the pipe. That's not in the cards for us. Let's just climb back up and find that ladder we found earlier. Oh, he barked again, but he didn't stop the point. Come on, everybody. You can do it. You can do it. Astarion, come on. Shovel, come on. Oh, come on, guys. Well, let me manually bring them along. I do think Astarion should be able to jump up there.
Careful, I bite.
See? You can jump. And shovel? So can you. Oh, no? Too high for you? Then why'd you jump down? Shovel is not going to be with us. Well, you know, he'll probably hopefully join us when we go in through a door or something. Maybe change scenes or something. Hopefully he'll join us. Oh well. Shovel, we don't want you. Oh, he's stuck on jump. That's why I can't go away from him. There we go. Now it was somewhere over here. We got to go up.
One day I'll catch a break.
And I think, yeah, we got to go up that direction. And there's the ladder. Nothing in the bush. No. Okay, we got whatchamacallit over here, so we'll go pick up this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta jump over there? Nobody else needs to follow. So I can't reach it. I did all that work, and I can't reach it. It's teasing me. Oh well, let's hit the ladder. Let's climb the vine. And we have a mystery door to open. Where will it lead us? Well, we're about to find out. Oh, well, soon enough, we're about to find out.
Should be easy.
I hope we're not walking in on something really nasty. $24. We did it. Okay. Well, nothing obvious is in there. We're back in the fortress. We got a ledge up above us here. I'm just going to check out the ledge.
Is that blood?
It'll give us...
No, never mind.
That'll give us sight of the room. And we'll see if there's any... Oh wait, a heavy chest. I wanna open the heavy chest. If we can. Because nobody's here to watch us in this room. Well, that's cute how the... Uh-oh. There is a guard here now. Hello? Oh, she can't see up here. She's like, who left the door open? Who left the door open? Well, it's just a fist. We've killed a lot of fists. She's probably going to question us. I'm a little worried about climbing down there now after we've accidentally killed a guard down below. Maybe word hasn't traveled this far yet. I guess we're going to find out right about now, because I'm going to bring us down over on this side, is what I'm going to do. Where's that dog barking? Oh, he's right behind me, so he's barking at nothing. I'm not going to go into anything outlined in red now that we know there's a guard wandering around, and I don't know where the guard went, unless it went out the door on the other side or something like that. Oh, yeah, there she is. Hello. Hello.
I want to have a word.
You're being watched. Remember that before you do something foolish.
Okay, she's not... She's unaware of what we've done downstairs. Let's put it that way. She's unaware. Let's go look at the balcony. So there is... Oh, so this is another gate. I think this is the one on the back side, or is this... I'm so turned around. Is this where we were with Charesse Caress and all that? Yeah, sure, kind of looks like it. So I kind of would like to get a view out the other side to see where we need to go on the other side. But at least we kind of see this view. Thanks, Patrick. I hadn't realized that she had left the room. You all heard the door. You all probably heard the door, saw the door, whatever it is. Now we'll go through. We'll go back through this door, see where it takes us.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
I didn't take anything. I better not. Even if they're not here, I'm not touching anything that's red.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours.
I can't even go through that door. So even if it's red, a red door, I can't even go through the freaking door? What about this door? It's red. What about this door? It's red. Well, you need to go out. You need to go out your door somewhere. So I can go through a door without you looking. That's just weird. How am I supposed to move around this place? If I can't even open a freaking door. We've been through red doors before, but I guess it's because nobody was looking. She's watching us like a hawk. Look at that. She's just watching us. Let's go back out. I was thinking, will she be mad that we go out here? I feel stuck. Like if I try going through that door, she's gonna get pissed again. Her anger keeps rising against me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Doesn't say how she feels against us. I'm gonna try going through another door. I mean, I can't just stand around because she's being a butt.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Okay. That sounds like Astarian's cue, doesn't it now? So, what kind of cunning shall we try? Yeah, but I gotta make sure she's not looking at us when we try going through a door, and she's just following us around, so let's do this. Astarian.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll just
Into the shadows.
bring you down here.
Quietly.
She's not looking over this way. See if we can sneak through here. Oh, so these are just towers here. I don't want to go out amongst the towers. So there's another... So there's an extension. So this is the city. Now I'm really turned around. So yeah, this is the city side we came from. Yeah, this is the side. So the other side we were on, the other door we went out, that's the side we want to potentially go to. Okay. Now I kind of have my bearings. Each side of this keep up here looks semi the same. Oh, she's going out. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come with me. Let's hide. Let's go through this door. Come on. Come on. Follow me. Before she comes back.
Nice and easy.
What's in here? Oh, my lord.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
Point taken. I'll keep things peaceful. Of course, I'm leading with Astarion, you know, the one he's really going to believe.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest.
Oh, well, look
My
where we
friend,
are.
Forgive the cold welcome. My steel watchers are eager watchdogs. For the good of the people, I'm sure you understand.
I kind of
Lord
feel like I need to be
Enver
talking
at your
here.
service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Yeah, okay. Let's try to change the subject. I wonder if I can change my character. Oh, I'm technically not even in the room.
Another step forward.
Oh, well. It's gonna show Astarion. That's just the way it is. That's just the way we let in. If I'd known we're gonna talk to this guy. Okay. Why is the crown failing?
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
So, standing in the middle of his lair, we'll call this, I doubt it's in my best interest to say I'm not interested right off the bat. I should probably hear him out and see if we see an opening of how we might react. It sounds... Well, what kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
She wants my blood, she'll have to find me first. Well, she's had no problem finding us, or at least, a semblance of her has had no problem. Perhaps she and I can be allies. That would cause a fight. Let's just play dumb. So, what are you getting at? Yeah?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before.
Yep.
She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
So, yeah, right. Yeah, I can say this, and then our conversation can go south. We're gonna play along again, saying, you know, what I think we're supposed to say, to see what he wants. Yeah, I get a feeling that he wants us to get Orin for him, get her netherstone, get her out of the picture. I'm sensing that's what he's wanting to say based on what he's said so far. So, what do you propose? Let's see if we're right.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands.
Okay.
Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I don't
detect
trust
no
him.
deceit. This alliance could serve us well.
Huh.
And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
We're in alignment with that thought. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketherick. That's why I should be talking. I have the highest wisdom. Doggone it. And I'm not going to do that. I have a feeling he would detect that too easily. I'll think about it. No promises. Or just play along. You have my oath. And I'll just say, hey, as allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, or Ketherick. Yeah, let's hope.
So Ketherick was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketherick and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me.
Oh. No. There's no way. Oh, I'll try the insight. And just because all I'm doing is checking his body language, there should be nothing bad that can result like detecting thoughts. So I'm going to use my insight, even though I'm not the brightest one as a Astarian to be using insight. Oof, baby, baby. We can hope. Okay, let's go see. Let's go read his body language. We got lucky on this one.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Huh. Hurry's a great actor. I don't know what to believe because it doesn't. Yeah, the insight worked at least. That seemed like the safe role. I'm not going to go into detect thoughts, so let's just tell him. Yeah, we're going to go after Orin, and we shall be allies. I'll tell him you have my oath, but as our friend the Mind Flayer kind of says, just go along and let's see where it goes, kind of a thing.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp? A little redundant of me to say, but that could be anyone.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Now that's interesting. Interesting. Well, surely your steel watch can handle Orin. Why do you need me? Or how am I supposed to find her if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed.
Yeah, that murder
Now,
investigation.
where she hides from my watchers when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
Yeah, that's kind of tied into the whole murder investigation that we're working on. Interesting. So you, Orin Ketherick the Brain, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketherick Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
Yeah, little misspeak there, huh? Little misspeak there. Yeah, you think? Yeah, it's a Starian's oath. It wasn't me. That's all I gotta say. Silkworm, that's kind of what I'm saying. That maybe it's a good thing I have a Starian as the face of the group. Or unless it's considered one speaks, they speak for all. And yeah, why don't we do this? Where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to say, and so begins your tyranny. I'll just say, let's feed his ego.
More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, and I can hear Astarion saying it just this way. I wouldn't dream of missing it.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Yeah, he's passed all our tests, but do you see his
Swearest thou
eyes
true
just then?
faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
His eyes just look evil.
I swear.
Gather guests. Grant ye consent?
We'll say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Okay, Gale is inspired by the coronation. Let's go talk to a few folks and see what they have to say. What's Duke Ulder Ravengard have to say? And I am back in charge, so I'm
Seems
leading
like a
the
good
party
moment to
now.
talk.
Unlike before.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn?
Yeah, I'm here to help. Florrick sent me. Yeah, let's mention Florrick and see how he reacts. Yeah, where is Will? Unfortunately.
Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Florrick
his
chose
mind.
shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Florrick's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
So that means they don't know what we did down there. That's good. We'll play along. And then maybe I do go back to... I'll step outside, switch the party up, bring Will so he can see what he has to say. How about that? I don't know. I think I'm Orc. I don't know beyond that. I can't even remember. It's so long ago. Sorry about that, Silkworm. But I'm obviously Orcish, but I can't remember all the details. I mean, just look at me. I could do the Baldurian thing. But I feel like I want to come... I just want to go along. Well, I should have the protection of Gortash to say something like... Excuse me, like this. You'd think.
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good?
He has an answer for
Faerun
everything.
suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed.
I don't have any mods.
Burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
When I was messing around Silkworm with the game before I started this live stream, I was messing around lots of mods and everything, and every time there was an update, a majority of them broke, and so there's no way I was going to start a live stream, a modded live stream. till the vast majority of the updates were done, because I didn't want to have to start dealing with things potentially getting messed up. So right now I'm not playing with any mods, just so you know, and that's why. Because we started, I messed with a few before, you know, when I was messing around with the game at the beginning, just to get a feel for it, just to see what they were like, and some of them were cool. You know, maybe some of them have been adopted by now with some of the updates, you know, quality of life kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm playing unmodded right now, so there's no extra classes, this or that we have to worry about. So I'm going to do just what I said. I'm going to stand out here. We're going to just step away from the Duke. And we're going to take a quick little trip. And I want to get Will in the group. So if we're just going to be doing talking, I'll let Astarion take a break. Because and we can bring him back if I'm going to do any great amount of exploring. I think. Oh, here we go. We in fact, it's telling us to talk to Will right now. I wonder who the turncoat is, the doppelganger that's in our camp right now. Is it Is it the kid? Don't tell me it's Yenna. It can't be one of our main characters, you know? It can't be one of our main characters, but let's have a word with Will.
Your parasite binds your mind to Will's. Your memories of talking with Ravengard become his.
He's gonna know already.
You spoke with my father. Incredible. To hear his voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Could it be true? Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. Maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Did you know her, Stelmane, very well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked Father later. No, he said, a stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Ah. I'm just gonna, hey, this is the way it is. I'm short on sympathy. She was partners with a mind flayer, the Emperor, no less. I sense, I'm gonna go with persuasion. I sense there's something more to this story. I don't know if I have that many inspirations to play with right now. Okay, I have 3. I'm gonna try again. That's more like it.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Okay. Well, I'm partners with a mind player right now. Why would I say this, being short on sympathy? Gone before her time, it sounds like. What a tragedy. Why would I say this is bad if I'm working with the Emperor? I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me as to why I would say this. So we'll just go with the yeah, gone before her time. Sounds like what a tragedy. Doesn't sound like I mean it.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
That's Orin's doing through the Temple of Baal and all that stuff. I'd like you to join me.
Sorry, but there's no
Yeah,
room
we're gonna have
for me.
Astarion briefly sit down. Yeah, right here.
Ready and willing.
I do want to take a quick look at, oh, he's got a promotion. Let me just peek at his inventory. We'll have to get him some healing potions and whatnot in case something happens. I think we have a few to spare. I'll give him a couple of these. Just so we got emergency healing available. Okay. And now let's go do his level up. Yeah, it seems like there are more facts to this. There's more to this story than meets the eye. But these guys have been setting this up for a while. We got a new cantrip. Friends, advantage on charisma checks against non-hostile creatures. I think we already have mage hands. Let's go with a little. Yeah, we might get accused of enchantment on higher difficulties. That's always a risk. Bone chill, prevent the target from healing until your next turn. Let's do the illusion. I haven't tried a lot of stuff like that. And a new spell. More fire. Hold monster. We have a lot of stuff like this for regular folk. We don't have anything for a monster. Maybe we should have something that in our back pockets. And like we said, with all these spells, we can always change our mind. Alright, we're all caught up now for the time being. Let's head back and see if we can talk to the father again and see if anything changes. And we'll come back and scour the camp a little more thoroughly for a potential doppelganger in the future. It's like, is Gortash standing, trying to drum up our suspicions, and it's not real, or what? Hello, Duke. Where are you? Oh, well, that's Gortash again. I didn't want to talk to him. Is the Duke gone already? Oh no. We missed our chance. We missed our chance. Unless he's around here. Oh no. Just for not having... if I knew I was walking in to see his father, I would have had him with us. His father is no longer anywhere to be found. Ah. Interesting. Let's talk to some of the other people that are here then and get their input. Maybe with Will hanging out with us, they'll be more willing to talk. Yeah, Duke Ravengard didn't go anywhere. I was hoping he might have just relocated in the room, but he doesn't seem to be anywhere in this area. Well, fudge cake.
No time to rest.
Let's talk to some of the various dukes and lords then.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
Oh, is that all? They're all going to be whoop-de-doop-de-doo.
Finally, someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Oh, so these lords and ladies and dukes it looks like I'm bound to be unimpressed after speaking with them.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people, the right people.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Yeah, now I lost my chance to have Will talk to him direct.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Okay. What? Okay.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Well, Gortash sure has them all hoodwinked, and his plan worked, sowing the fear.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Was waiting for Will to speak up on that one. So those are just guards. We had a few more folk over here. I'm hoping that maybe we'll find one of them that has something different to say, perhaps.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception.
I would love to find that one crack that we can work on to get more info.
Archduke, quite something, don't you think?
But
I dare say Baldur
not looking
himself
like it.
would approve.
Not looking like it. Come on, lady.
An historic day, the city's first Archduke.
Maybe the handmaiden rather than these
Good
others.
day to you.
Okay, can't talk to them. Raven Shade.
Thank the living gods, Gortash is here to protect us.
Yeah, they've all been hoodwinked.
Finally, a leader worthy of this city.
Maybe a footman. What I'm thinking, maybe one of the lowly people.
I may speak only to my lord. Terribly sorry.
Ah.
It is the duty of a patriarch to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate with his life. If need
Come here, handmaiden.
be. Although it's been some years since I last donned my armor.
A fine day for it.
Yeah. Okay, we've talked to everybody. I am duly disappointed. I'm gonna climb a ladder out of frustration. Isn't that what you all do when you're frustrated? Go climb a ladder? Damn. Oh. Oh, man, I lost my chance to have Will speak to his father.
To help defend against the absolute. I trust the request was denied. We need to look at our own defenses until...
Wonder what's back in there. That's an area I missed. You know, there's other doors out of here, but let's go down here.
Once he's dealt with a cult, Gortash had turned the steel.
We will not talk to Gortash. We have not completed what he would like us to complete, so there's no sense talking to him.
My palate needs cleansing.
Oh, there's more of them in here to frustrate me. I'm hoping to find the one weak link that maybe we can conspire with, but...
Ravengard freed from the Hells, Archduke Gortash secures our borders. Baldur's Gate's future is bright indeed.
Oh my god, Withers? No.
If that is all, my lady. Cheese.
Withers wouldn't be the double
fresh
agent.
from the wheel. I'll have to inquire with Cook Darley about...
Oh, nice, Kay. Why must you make everything such a bother?
Under Gortash, we're safe. More to the point, my fortunes are safe.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this.
Yeah, it looks like we're not going to find anything out here.
A good leader knows when to step aside. Ravengard did the right thing.
Has prepared no pipe today, my lady.
I wonder if we can figure out where Ravengard went so
Giving
we
a
can
fellow
try
like that such
finding
power.
him.
I give him a year at most. Out of Sunfish, my lady.
So we're not getting information. This is the last one.
Late Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day.
Okay. Map-wise, yeah, there's not a lot here. We have the Blade of Frontiers, return to Mizora, confront Lord Gortash. Well, we're not going to confront him anymore. So what's back here about the Blade of... Let's go see what that's all about. Somewhere back here. Or so it would seem. What? I clicked on something wrong. Sorry, guys. Okay, so there's a passageway here. The Mizora, let's go look back here. Seems to be in this door is where that icon is. Poor Shovel. Is she gonna get pissed if we try to open this door?
Tempers
Oh,
are rising.
she's not happy with us.
It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Alright, so we won't go in there. I guess we'll try this passageway then and see where that leads. It probably leads down to the jail area where we were, where those stairs were leading up or something. Is there any door here that's not red? Is there any door here that doesn't have a guard standing in front of it?
Fetch me a bowl of sunfish head stew. Kitchen is
No.
out of sunfish, my lady.
Let's go down the passageway, see where that takes us.
Let's see what this
Maybe
does.
Shovel will come back to us after going through here.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Poor thing. You've had a tough go. And you don't know the half of it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
That's where he went. Yeah, relocated. What are you playing at, devil?
Rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him.
Unless you make a deal with me.
Is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Uh-oh. Well, it looks like we need to talk to him now.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
She's up to nothing good, that's for certain. Yeah, where do you think Gortash has taken your father?
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Okay. So that's the audience hall through that door. And here we have a bunch of bodyguards. Are we going to get any news? Oh, these are all the lords and ladies bodyguards. How much you want to bet we get more information out of these guys than anything else?
Hush. Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
And then again, we might get comments like that.
Next is out of our hands. Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Okay, so maybe they're going to be talking just like the lords and ladies.
You hear? Milady says Absolute's army's on the march. Those watchers will hold the line. You best believe.
Okay. So we're going to get the same empty comments down here, it looks like.
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Raven Guards, eh?
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants. As long as Lord Chattershield pays me for all this waiting around.
Okay. What's the cook hearing?
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
She doesn't hear anything. The waiter hears stuff.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Okay. I was hoping we'd find more clues down here, but no, such is not the way it's working.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining. It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
Yeah, I'd say, I'm gonna say what I really think is you shouldn't trust them. They'll turn on all of you eventually. Put a little scare into them, maybe. But it's probably true.
You've been reading too many picture books.
Lord Gortash himself is the one pulling their strings. We're all better off for it.
Okay.
Meaning that in the games of generals and Jews.
He's off by his lonesome.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Oh well. Oh, we got some saving going on right now. Everybody be on your toes. Oh, this is the main hallway we're in. So this other side must be where we went. Yeah, the other... So we're back where we were. What's this plaque say? Let's see what's in these different doors.
Hells, not this again.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Okay, so probably not a good place for us to go.
It will soon start acting on its own will.
Well, I guess we better keep going then. What was in here? Is this the yeah, this is the where everybody, that's where we went. Now I can't remember which side was which. Let me look out the other door and see if that's the way I want to proceed. No, they both got...
Each gate is servant to an elder brain. No king.
Yeah, this looks like... I would have... If this was the side we came in on, I would see the... Oh, the Pirates Cove thing over here. But I don't. This doesn't look like the beach we were on. So this is the way I want to go if I want to get to a new area. Oh yeah, plus the map is unexplored. So... maybe what we need to do... Oh, there's a waypoint. We've hit one waypoint over here. Right here. Yeah, we've hit that waypoint. We got that one right here for Worm's Rock. In the prison area. So thanks Silkworm. But we did go in there, I think last time. And we got that waypoint. So we do have a quick way to come back to deal with Gortash. Well, we had weird things happen. We got Will to our party too late. We started talking to Ravengard without Will, and then when I after that conversation, ran back to get Will and bring him right back, Ravengard's gone. We talked to Mizora, and she tells us I'm waiting in the camp. We'll tell you where he's been put or sent, whatever. So now might be the time, before we proceed any further, now might be the time to go into camp. We've been warned that we have a doppelganger in camp. That's by Gortash, so who knows how much we believe that. And then we also... have to talk to Mizora. So I'm thinking this might be a good time for camp right now. We got some things to deal with there. Well, you're the newest person in camp right now, by the way. Letter from Arabella. What does this say? The ink is still fresh, and the letter is drawn in careful hand. Hey, you. So I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what the inside of a snake's belly looks like. For another, you let me stay at your camp. And for another, You found out what happened to moms and pops. I'm on my own now, and Bone Man says it's a good thing. I just have to let the weave guide me. And as far as I can tell, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate. So I'm headed there first. Anyway, thanks for everything. I won't forget it. Arabella. Oh. That's the Bone Man. She was the one that was always hanging out with Withers and whatnot. So she has left our camp. Let's talk to this one.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
That sure doesn't feel like a doppelganger to me. Oh, you brought it up before, Nightmare. Should we go talk to Withers and see what he has to say? It can't be him. I just can't believe that they'd make such a vital character. These two, however, never go out. How's that for doppelganger?
Keeping very well, I hope?
Yeah, what will you do now that your father's gone? Yeah, I'd like to know what happened between you and your father, Ketherick.
I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... and this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. He told me we'd be together now. Said Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors that plagued my home. He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became, that wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much.
We kind of knew all this, pretty much. What will you do now that your father's gone?
Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than I can bear to think about. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies for life.
Okay.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Yeah, she has nothing to say. How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Okay. I guess she's talking about Orin and Gortash when the time comes. I think. I don't know what I'm looking for as I talk to everybody, to be quite honest. Withers, can you divine the doppelganger in our party?
Fate
in our camp?
spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally?
No, nothing to say
A
here.
resurrection instead.
Is there such a potion or scroll as Detect Doppelganger? That would speed things up. I don't know how we're supposed to figure out who would be the fake. Now, I don't see Mazora anywhere here, to be quite honest. I do see, however, a very fine statue. The true hero of Baldur's Gate. I love it. Okay, who's down here? Mazora did say to come to camp. I bet you we got to do a long rest for her to make herself known. Is the way it feels. That wasn't an option though with Withers. That didn't seem to. Was that one of the options, and I just didn't pay enough attention to see it? Let's find out.
Fate spins along.
Dost thou require a new ally?
Oh yeah, there it is. Where's Arabella? I missed that whole freaking question. I just saw a few of them. I saw the cost at the bottom. I was like, oh, it's just his normal choices. And I totally missed that question. Thank you, Nightmare. Thank you, Nightmare. As
the
usual.
girl has left to hew her own path. She left you a letter.
We found it.
Thou couldst read it, or thou couldst not. Such is the way of autonomy. Hast thou other business?
No. Yeah, well, we got that. And we actually read it already. We found it before you gave it to us. So I actually... Oh, we have talked to the cat before. In fact, I can have Will do the speaking, to be quite honest. And see if the cat has anything new to say. But the cat never had much to say other than expressing her love for the...
A word, if I may.
For the girl, the kid here.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
Why are you so scared?
Well, why are you so nosy?
Okay, then now this is but the cat's been like this since day one.
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind.
We've kind of asked some of these questions before, but now that I know there's something bad in my
But please don't.
I don't know how to figure out who's who.
Can't give up now.
Well, I guess if I go to take a rest, Mazora will appear, and at least we'll make some progress along those lines. That's the way it feels. Because there's nobody else. I mean, it can't be one of our party that's dirty.
Let's see.
Oh, it's different from game to game. So so it could be one of our revealed either way. Okay, so So maybe I should. Well, can I figure it out? Is it figure outable, Mike? You don't have to tell me who it might be, or is it figure outable by just talking to everybody? In your opinion? So is it, or is it just a waste of my time and I'm going to find out anyway? I guess that's the reason I'm asking. Should I go around and talk to everybody? Will I discover some inconsistency? Okay, don't worry, it's revealed either way. Okay. I guess I shall not worry about it, and we will take our rest. You're unsure, but you got it wrong. Oh, so you actually accused somebody? Did you actually accuse somebody of not being real? That's interesting. I would like to think it's somebody who's been back at camp, therefore.
Fast in my heart.
Miss Zora, I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Yeah. I doubt I'm going to get any special clue as to who the doppelganger is.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal.
Yeah, I'm worried of a deal
when
also.
When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Yeah, he kind of has the same feeling about Raphael and us dealing with Raphael, too. Well, Will was in our party. We haven't talked to lae'zel, though, so... see if anybody seems off, but a doppelganger...
The devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
Yeah, nobody's saying, like, anything obvious as far as being a doppelganger. But it's a mystery. I feel like I want to. So I'm only talking to the people that haven't been out with us. Because it's kind of weird that we'd have a doppelganger that's in our party. So I guess I'll talk to Halsin and then...
Mizora schemes with Will's very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
She serves you the cat in a stew. Oh my god. Do we all have something to say about Mizora? Should we just get it out in the open,
Whatever
everybody?
business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
Okay, we pretty much talked to everybody. There's going to be no clues, really. Oh, I didn't talk to Shadowheart. Then we will have talked to everybody. And there's no obvious
Will
clues.
ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
True. Okay, let's call it a day. In fact, I think I can just do it from here, right? And I'm assuming Mizora will come in the evening. Yeah. No, there's... Is she here? Yeah, there she is.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Well, we failed that roll. Yeah, the Duke's been taken. Now what? Yeah, just what are you up to?
I come to bargain. The Hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
She's got him over a rock in a hard place.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Yeah, well, then break it already. Will doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal.
Oh, hell
Option
no.
2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
This has not been my week of good
Zariel.
choices.
I won't let her take Will. Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
Yeah, what will happen to Will's power if he breaks the pact? Do the right thing, give your soul so that your father can live. No. Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom. Let your father die. When the city's free, you can take his place. This first question is interesting. What will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
Okay. Well, at least we know that part. He will still be Will, even if he breaks the pact. I feel like break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom. And then let him... Let's hear what he has to say about it. About his father is kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning too. Will, break the pact. You deserve your freedom. And it just sounds cold if I say, let your father die. You can take his place. That's not cool. And do the right thing. Give your soul that your father can live. Well, he's already an old guy. Not that there's anything wrong with being an old guy, by the way, everybody out there. Just want you to know. And save your father, Will. The city will need him to help rebuild. There's not just one man that can do that. I'm going with break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom. Let's put it back on Will.
You damned wretch. Father.
Now I feel bad that we didn't have him with us when we
pact.
talked to his father.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Wow.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Okay. Well, we got some talking to do to Will. I can see that already right off to the side. So let's do that. You broke yours too? It just seemed like the right thing to do. Now, is she going to be standing in camp all the time now? Holy moly. How annoying is that? That didn't even invite her. At least other people were invited. Let's talk to Will.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's a little late for remorse, don't you think? No, you're your own man now, Will. It's better this way. Yeah, good power play, Will. With your father gone, you could take his place. My God, some of these things. There's people that would say some of these things. I thought you never regretted taking the pack. In a way, that's kind of... We've kind of talked down that road with him a little bit. Didn't he actually say that before?
I didn't. I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate safe from Tiamat's rage. But that doesn't mean that the leash never chafed. That I was content to lap up whatever nonsense Mizora fed me. The leash has been broken and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I will make it count for something.
Because Karlach hates that woman, so, or that devil, whatever you want to call her. Now I can fiddle around with that in the Necromicon now. Oh yeah, we could do that. We could take a look at that real quick. Well, your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's Witnesses. It would be easier to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
Well, what's the next step then?
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain.
Yeah. That's the main story in front of us. Okay. We'll at least talk to Mizora now that she's just a supposedly uninterested or interested bystander.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
That's it then? Duke Ravengard's dead? Yeah, I want her to answer that definitively.
Well, not exactly. But it's only a matter
Let's
of
hope
time.
we have a path to finding him.
I'm sure he carefully weighed the pros and cons. Pro, freedom. No more pact, no more hellbound soul. Con, killing off his own father, Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke, and forever altering the city's future.
No, the city's future is in our hands.
In his shoes. But what do I know about heroes?
Okay. So, yeah, I don't get it. If Will isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him power? And then you've left Karlach alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed? We'll see if it lets me ask 1 and 2.
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
Okay. And now let's ask about Karlach.
You are an inquisitive one.
Yes, I am.
I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead 3 in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if she'll go into specific details. It'd be good information to know. How did they capture you? I may have a need to do something similar.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
Okay. How about this? Let's see if we can turn the tables on her. Hey, if you want to stay, we need a deal. May not be written in blood, but...
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend
we're getting
you
a lot
hand.
of people offering to help with that. Alright, we're done. We will go take a look over here with Astarion. How about we do that? Do I have to bring him? I may have to bring him in my party to be able to have him look at that
to
book.
have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise. Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers
Yes,
already.
we know that. Since we missed out with Will
Well,
talking
in that
to his
case,
father.
I'm all yours. Watch your back.
Is it here? No, I gotta get it out.
You've seen much of the book, but its most powerful secrets are guarded by indecipherable glyphs. Without a key, they may be locked away forever.
Without a key. So we need a key to get past it all. So we don't have that. So that's a dead end right now. Yeah, it's not a key is that easy. Okay. Let's go rest, everybody. We've had a busy day. Okay, is there any one of those? Yeah, I don't want these in there either. A nice poutine. That's close enough. Any nighttime visitors today? Nope, looks like we're up and rested for the day.
Road ahead.
So let's get ourselves ready to head on out and delve deeper into the city. I'm not going to worry about the doppelganger. Apparently it's something that's just meant to drive me crazy.
With haste.
Let's go get Brenna to give us all Longstrider. Oh, Scratch has something for us. All's well that ends well. That's all he had to say? Oh, there it is. Finally, he gave it to me.
His teeth.
Thank you, Scratch.
He gives in and surrenders his fine tooth.
Agate. Let's pet him, as always. Thank you, boy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
All right. Brenna, where will you be? Right there.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Thank you. Follow me.
Do what... But the vessel only stares.
Yes, yes, yes.
You'll need to make room in your
We're standing next to Gale, right? So that's where we'll get this thing started. We'll replace Gale. Now, what we need to do is, Brenna,
No one stopped me yet.
let's first of all take a look here and see if we have. Let's extract all ingredients. There we go. And let's see what we have the ability to make. Greater healing. I always need these. So craft all three. Now we'll do one at a time and see when we get double. So we got a couple there. We got a couple more. And we got a couple more. So good, 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 good. We got 3 potions of greater healing. We'll take it. What else might we want? Potions of speed. We have a few of those still. Elixir of sea invisibility. Well, with my eye, that's been okay. Haste spore grenade. What does it make us fast by throwing a grenade? Serpent fang toxin. I don't feel like there's anything here I just have to have right now and have to have her make. What we will do is go into her inventory. Oh, here it is. And gimme, gimme, gimme. No? Gimme, gimme, gimme this way then. Yeah, if you wouldn't let me do it the quick way, and then we still just have ingredients here. No other potions that she's made sitting in her care, so we're done. Now just go cast what you need to cast.
farther can I go?
Sorry, Nightmare, the book didn't offer any more fun that you were hoping for. So there's a key to that book that we missed. Maybe it's too late to find it, or that we still have hope to find. Ooh, we have some talking to come back and speak with Karlach. Alright, I think all our main characters have long strider, so we can switch them off until our next long rest without any problems. Let's go back to me.
No one back home will ever
Let's talk to Gale, get him back in the party, and then I'll go talk to Karlach.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Yeah, join me.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Yeah, we'll get rid of Brenna.
Wonderful. Lead on, then.
Alright, let's go talk to Karlach, and then we're ready to head back out.
Best be on my way.
Yeah, typing on a phone always sucks. Those of us with... And if you're on a moving vehicle, it sucks even more. Train, vehicle, car, horse, I don't know, wherever you use your phone.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you?
No. But he doesn't need to know that. Well, unless she's the doppelganger, I don't want to say that. We'll do it a softer way. I thought it best to avoid making enemies just yet.
Gortash is your enemy, either way. This pact may delay the inevitable betrayal, but not by much.
Okay. Maybe, but he had a pact with Ketheric and Orin that he doesn't seem to have broken. Yeah, I think we're just playing, let's wait and see how things develop. I'm not going to argue for Tash. So, we're going to wait and see.
I can't tell if you're very wise or very foolish. Time will tell, I guess. I'll play along for now, but I'm not letting him slip out of reach. He's going to pay for what he did to me, one way or another.
Okay, so at least we seem to have read the line where she doesn't hate me for it, so there's that. But we got to be very aware of her, how upset she is. So let's get back to town. Well, actually, we're kind of at the end of our time. I rate this as a frustrating episode because I failed to realize we were walking into Gortash's chamber as he is anointed and christened Archduke, whatever the official title is. And I would have had Will with me in a heartbeat if I knew that's what was behind the door we went through after climbing up the vine and yada 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 everywhere that we went. So yeah, I think we'll just stop it here. It's a good place for me to go to in between episodes. I can put stuff in the storage locker here and get rid of the boring maintenance kind of stuff off camera, and that way we can start clean when we start next Tuesday. So that is the plan for today. I hope you weren't as frustrated as me by the lack of having Will. I hate missed opportunities like that, and it happens in this game. Either you can't get every conversation you want in every game that you play, and you just got to roll with the punches. This is the way it happened, and I missed an opportunity to maybe get some dialogue that sometime in the future, long future, if we revisit this game ever, we will have that opportunity. Or you will when you play on your own, whatever it is. So, there's that. So, other than that, I hope y'all have fun joining me, hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I always appreciate the company as I go through successes and struggles along the way. Now, today it was not having, I felt frustrated not having Will with us at the right time. Yesterday it was frickin' Air Game RNG. There always seems to be something that's just, it's not a straight line ever, isn't it? It's never a straight line as we go through these things, these games that we experience. So anyway, thank you everybody so much. And this is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And I do hope to see y'all next time. Whether it's for a long war tomorrow or back here with Baldur's Gate next Tuesday. Ciao everybody.